Mr. Wrong. This is the author's name. Hydrate? Yeah, you're right. This is the author's name of the SCP that we're reading now. The last one we had of Mr. Wrong was pretty recent. 2698, which were the squids who see us as their eldritch gods. And I believe it's the one who also wait, this is not the same one who censored all the stuff, right? You know, it is. It is the one who censored all the technical porn. Because they were like, oh no. We do not want the ancient ones to think that's all we do, you know? We don't want to make you think like we want to have sex with your body or anything like that. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Mr. Wrong, please be nice to me. I'm dead tired. Driving Roadkill from Xiangxi. Like Xiangxi, like the Chinese god with a mouth. No, is that? What? Who is the? What, am I dumb? King Qian, that's his name. Fuck. Xiangxi is, yeah, something completely different. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Object class. The Foundation has purchased SCP-2748 from the Chinese government for long-term containment. SCP-2748 is publicly recognized as a private property of a Foundation-run company, has been isolated from adjacent roads via Foundation-instigated landslides. Outside of approved tests, no land vehicle is to travel on SCP-2748. Prior to placing test materials onto SCP-2748, it is to be cleared of all other alive and deceased vertebrate animals. -A instances are to be kept in anomalous vehicle sector at Site 316. Ignition keys for -A instances are to be stored in a secure locker at Site 316. Access is restricted to level 2 and above personnel. -A instances may only be activated as part of approved tests and by D-class personnel. Prior to activation, a GPS tracking device will be attached into the instance. The D-class personnel is to be provided with a helmet, earpiece, protective vest, and joint guards. D-class personnel are to keep the door of -A open when activating it and jump out of the vehicle when the ignition key is turned. To guarantee compliance, personnel may inform the D-class personnel that activation of the ignition key will trigger an explosive device in the vehicle. Description: SCP-2748 is a section of road approximately 1 kilometer long, located in Guizhong County, Xiangxi, Suzhia, and Miao Autonomous Prefecture, Yunnan Province, China. -A designates a land vehicle that has struck and terminated a live vertebrate animal while on SCP-2748. The vehicle will then undergo the following transformation into an -A instance. Yeah, the song The Feel Good Inc. was... Wait, no, what I'm saying, Feel Good Inc. doesn't have that in the lyrics. Yeah. I'm tired. Vehicle frame, doors, and most interior equipment, examples of wheel brake, are transformed into intermediate filaments while retaining the original shape of the components replaced. Damn, okay, body coverings, for example, fur, feather, scale, correspond to the terminated specimen will grow on -A's vehicle frame. Okay, so if you kill a snake, your car will have scales. Vehicle's audio is limited to a single unknown channel consisting of moaning sounds. Ugh. The exterior of car seats is transformed into skin tissue, while the interior is transformed with fat tissue. Manifestation of traditional Chinese characters in red ink on the bonnet of the vehicle, characters corresponding to excerpts from Daozong Taoist canon. This transformation sequence takes place for a duration ranging from 3 to 7 days, depending on the physiology of the terminated specimen. During this period, the vehicle's functionality is unaffected. transformation is usually deemed completed with the Chinese characters manifested on the bonnet. When the ignition is switch of a fully transformed -A instance is turned on, said -A instance gains the capacity for autonomous movement and will move on their own accord. Oh, so it almost is like the soul of whatever animal you killed is possessing your vehicle and even like affecting the physical appearance of it. At this point, the use of steering wheel and brakes have no effect on -A. Like non-anomalous vehicles, as the -A is incapable of movement if fuel supplies are depleted or if tires are removed. Itchy. Notably, instances that were transformed prior to the Foundation containment of SCP-2748 tend to travel to areas in proximity to SCP-2748. The tendencies is not observed with instances transformed due to the Foundation-approved tests, which will instead travel further from SCP-2748. Therefore, it is hypothesized that -A will travel to locations that the terminated specimen associates at its birthplace. So if you hit a bird with a car, will the car try to go up a tree? Below is an abridged list of -A instances. Here we go, view the list. Nice. So we have the -A instances, original vehicle, terminated specimen, description, notes. So we have -A1, Cherry, QQ3, Scrihotamias, Davidianus, Pierre Davis rock squirrel, covered in gray fur, found beside a sandstone pillar in Xiangxi County. Indentation on the pillar and instance bonnet are suggestive of a collision between the two. Later investigation revealed that a colony of S. Davidianus resides in the pillar. So if the car crashes into the pillar, like if the collision happens, does that kill? Yeah, like does it kill the animal, or does he just like get a concussion? Like if there's a dent in the car, is that like a broken bone equivalent to a broken bone to an animal? Or how does this work? What unique SCP and animal you will go in the more, you know. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit like, you know, less energetic right now. I'm reaching my tire point. I'm just like, I just want to get this done now. But I'm still trying to like enjoy, because this, I do like the idea. I do like the idea of Roadkill, like taking, basically possessing your animal. Possessing your car, your vehicle. -A3 BMW X5, Ratus Novicus, brown red, covered in gray fur, whisker-like growths on the bonnet. The description was provided by eyewitnesses. It was subsequently verified when the Foundation conducted a test to validate the aforementioned description. Found in village Xiangxi County, where it had crashed into a house there. According to survivors, the house was prone to rat infestation. Then we have SB. Why is this in red? Okay. Honda Unicorn, Gallus domesticus, chicken, covered in brown feathers, carbuncle-like growths identified above and below the handlebars. When activated, traveled to Site 319 agricultural sector. When arrived at the chicken coop, instantly deactivated and remained non-functional since then. Fat tissues on the instance underwent decomposition. -A12 Honda Civic. Aerospalax Fontanieri, Chinese soaker, covered in gray fur. Found in a forested area in Xiangxi County, partially buried. Later investigations identified a network of underground tunnels and two deceased instances of E. Fontanieri near the instance position. -A15 Cadillac Eldorado D3A58. D3A58 was selected due to the low population of his birthplace, village Hunan Province, China, and his contraction of a terminal illness. He was informed that the Foundation would be conducting euthanasia on him, and agreed to it under the condition that his corpse be cremated. Roof is covered in black hair. Body takes on a deep peach coloration. Unlike other instances, vehicle audio consists of Chinese funerary music. Activation occurred 2 meters outside village. Upon entering village, instance spontaneously disintegrated into a pile of ash. Initial temperature of the residue is at 1600. Is it because he wanted to be cremated? Did that like will go into the vehicle? SCP-2748 first came to the Foundation attention. You also said like L from Death Note just to like get awake a little bit more. Just for like 5 minutes. SCP-2748 first came to the Foundation attention on 2007. When multiple Dash A instances were identified, several Dash A instances were acquired from the owners under the pretense of defects found in these vehicles. After a period of investigation, SCP-2748 was identified as the source of the anomaly and the area was secured. Addendum 1. Prior to its development as a road, SCP-2748 was originally an unmarked burial site, allegedly interring early ethnic Miao settlers. Local legends asserted that these settlers were descendants of the Jiu Li tribe, a tribe which allegedly existed during the 3 Sovereigns and 5 Emperor periods in China. Its most famous member is the warlord Qiu, referred by ethnic Miao as a mythical king. Document 248. Yeah. That's gotcha. I know what it. However, since the graves were unmarked, the claims were widely regarded as dubious by government sources. The land was eventually acquired by the China Road and Bridge Corporation on 2007 for development after local politicians investigated and determined that no bodies have been interred in the area. After which SCP-2748 was constructed by the China Road and Bridge Corporation from 2007 to 2007. Then 2. The location of SCP-2748 was associated with separate anomalous events which may or may not be related with SCP-2748. Said event was intercepted and resolved by the Global Occult Coalition. The following document was recovered from Global Occult Coalition Physics Division Threat Entity Database by Undercover Agents. View document. Okay. Threat ID LTE 1985 Gray Blue Child Xiangxi Horde. Authorized response level NA confirmed destroyed file archive description. Approximately 80 subjects, each a reanimated human carcass in rigor mortis. Skeletons are composed of brass and iron plates, and spearheads have been grafted onto their bodies. Multiple talismans with traditional Chinese characters written on them are pasted onto arbitrary parts of each subject, indicative of reanimation thaumaturgy of a Taoist superstrate. Locomotion limited to forward motion and achieved via jumping, traveling 0.5 meters in distance and 0.2 meters in height per jump. Due to the nature of locomotion, a point of origin has been triangulated to an alleged burial site in Xiangxi Prefecture, Hunan Province, China. At any given point in time, the subjects are equidistant from one another. This is suggestive that the reanimation thaumaturgy occurred simultaneously for all subjects, a nullity for Taoist-orientated reanimation thaumaturgy. Liquidation. Subjects identified in Xiangxi Prefecture, Hunan Province, China on the night of 2007. GMT 8+8. Assessment Team 738 Regal Probe dispatched to confirm threat entities. Due to the second mission concerns regarding Type Gray outbreaks, response level was elevated to level 4, severe threat, immediate liquidation. And liquidation is spearheaded by Strike Team 8364, Death Perception. All subjects liquidated via disabling locomotion, followed by incendiary devices. Due to the material composition of LTE 985 Gray, Blue Child temperature of incendiary blast was raised up to 1500 degrees Celsius. to ensure liquidation. Appendix 1. Inclusion of Blue Child code phrase. Verify financial transaction between Chinese Communist Party Prefectural Committee Office at Jishu, Xiangxi Prefecture and Kitty 2732 Blue Old Chin, which is suspected to be involved in the creation of SCP-2372. Nature of transaction is stated that to be payment for mass exhumation of carcasses from an unspecific burial site within one night. Appendix 2. Due to the unique composition of LTE 1985 Grey Blue Child, it is speculated that they might constitute a separate group of paranormal entities when alive. So there was like definitely a lot more happening in the background, but I do like the general idea of the SCP as well. It's just like what happens when you I also like that, you know, when you hit a human, it can still happen as well. It's not just animals. It's of course with humans it's a little bit more eerie.